I'm Chocolate Cake. Welcome back to Solar 2. Last time we said we were going to become a planet, so let's do that. As we saw in the last mission of the last video, it takes 20 mass to get to the size of a planet. Now that we're a planet, we can collect asteroids as satellites and absorb them to get bigger. You can have as many asteroids as you can manage to grab, but once you get a lot of them, it's hard to get any more. Another thing we can do now that we're a planet is press O, and that'll let us see the orbits of things around us. It's kind of helpful to see your size in the universe. It's still pretty easy to maneuver around all these planets, but if you get too close to the star in the center, you'll get pulled in and you'll have no chance of escaping. So our best bet is to move quickly around the star and get the innermost asteroids first, so we don't have to worry about that later. It's good that there's no punishment for dying on this mission, because we will be dying. It's hard to hit a bunch of planets and not end up killing yourself. Every hit on another planet takes off some of your mass, and the faster you're moving, the more mass you'll lose. So you want to go slowly and try and match their velocities so you don't end up ramming too hard into them. Now, real quick before we go do the next mission, we're going to become a life planet. That allows us to defend ourselves against the ships and other planets that we'll find along our way. Sometimes the life we create will be a pest. If you run into asteroids when you're trying to collect some, then your ships will end up shooting the rest of them around you, so you can't really get too many more easily. So once life fully evolves on our planet, we get a shield and we get 2 turrets to defend ourselves right away. And we can get up to a maximum of 4 depending on how many kills we get. We'll also start producing a couple ships, and I'll talk more about the ships in a later mission. For this mission, the shield is really helpful because it allows us to hit other planets without actually losing any mass. And if we get to the mission early enough, we'll actually be able to hit them before life fully evolves on their planets and they develop shields. If you wait too long, it makes the mission a lot harder. For this mission, even though we've got some means of defense, it's still a lot easier to just lure them into another star system and have them fight off other ships. Especially since once you lose your shield and take a hit, all life on your planet will disappear and you'll have to start evolution all over again. This mission is more of the same, but there's more ships and a lot more risk of dying. So we'll definitely want to lure them into some enemy ships. There's 3 kinds of starships. There's the small triangular ones. They do a small amount of damage and they don't have very much health, but you can produce them pretty quickly. They do a little bit more damage than the turrets on your planet, but they still don't do a whole lot. There's also the medium ships, and they have missiles that do a lot of damage. They can only shoot 2 at a time, and they have a pretty long refire period, but they're still very threatening, especially when there's more than one of them, because they can take out your shields pretty quickly. The last kind of ship is the large cruiser, and that has a very powerful laser that can take down your shields very quickly as well. They have a lot of health, but if you stay outside their firing range, you can take them down fairly easily. This planet is sort of hard to kill because it has about the same amount of mass as you, even if you're the largest possible planet. So you have to be careful about how you hit it in order to not kill yourself in the process. Now, it looks like we're given 2 options here. We can either destroy the planets or run away. This time, I don't think we want to be killing cats, so we're gonna run away. I'll show off the other end to that mission in a bonus. We've got 2 missions left, and the second one is one of the hardest. The first part is pretty easy. All we have to do is go where the arrow tells us to. It's made a little bit difficult because we can't hit anything, not even asteroids, and those get in our way pretty frequently. But there's no time limit, so you're free to take as long as you want to get there. Before we start the second part of the mission, we're going to want to build up a lot of mass, and we're also going to need shields, because that'll help us a lot. Looks like we're going to have a concert, so I'll see you after the show. The easiest way to take care of that mission is to never stop moving so you don't lose your momentum. It's a lot like one of the missions we did as an asteroid, but it's just a lot longer. It looks like becoming a small star is what's next for us, so we'll do that next time.